Black History Month, and we are going to focus on all of the women that have made an impact throughout the course of history. So we're just going to jump right into our first book.
Dream Big, Little One by Vashti Harrison. Dream big, little one. There's so much you can do. Just look at all the leaders who came before you. Reach for the stars like May, Bessie, and Catherine. Mae Jemison went all the way to space. Bessie Coleman flew her airplane high. And Katherine Johnson helped send a man to the moon. Be bold like Josephine, Shirley, and Maya. Josephine Baker was a singer, a dancer, and a spy. Shirley Chisholm ran for president, and Maya Angelou used her voice every way she could. Go the distance like Wilma, Raven, and Florence. Wilma Rudolph couldn't walk, but learned to run. Raven Wilkinson danced all around the world. Florence Joyner was the fastest woman of all time. Find your stage like Ella, Nina, Oprah, Gwen, and Nichelle. Ella Fitzgerald was the first lady of jazz. Nina Simone had a style all her own. Oprah Winfrey shined her light on others. Gwen Ifill reported the truth. And Nichelle Nichols trekked through the stars on TV. Express your creativity like Alma, Augusta, Octavia, and Julie. Alma Woodsey Thomas painted her whole life and became a star at 80. Augusta Savage sculpted toys when she had none. Octavia E. Butler created magical worlds. And Julie Dash shared untold stories in the movies she made. Wherever you go, whatever you do, be bold and dream big. The world is waiting for you. The end.
Wasn't that a really fun book, my friends? It's amazing to see all of these strong women that have paved the way. So we're going to actually talk a little bit more about one scientist who wasn't named in the book, and her name is Dr. Shirley Jackson. She was the first African American PhD graduate to earn her PhD at MIT, and she also was very well known for all of her physics experiments and research that later got her to invent caller ID, caller waiting, touch-tone telephone, fiber optics cable, as well as the fax machine. So we have her to thank for all of those wonderful inventions. So to honor her, we are going to be doing a bunch of fun physics activities together, and then we're going to read a little bit more about an astronaut. So I want all my friends to pretend that they're all scientists, and we are going to answer some questions. So for our first activity, we're going to be playing with magnets. So in my tray here, I have a piece of toast. I have a spoon. I have a key. And then I have here some money. So this is, what's this? This is a quarter. It's 25 cents. And then these two right here
are 10 cents. They're a dime. And I have a very powerful magnet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to see which one of these items are magnetic or maybe not magnetic. And if they are magnetic, they will stick to our powerful magnet. So let's see, what should we start with? Oh, I think, yeah, let's start with the spoon. Do my friends think that the spoon will be magnetic or not? Let's see. So in order for something to be magnetic, it needs to be metal. So let's see if the spoon is metal. Ready? Oh, I think it's stuck. It's stuck on there, my friends. So the spoon is magnetic. So I'm going to put the spoon, anything that is magnetic, I'm going to leave here. And now let's test the key. Do you think the key is magnetic, my friends? Let's see if you're right. So I've stuck it on, and if it's magnetic, it should stick when I flip the magnet upside down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. The key is not magnetic, which means that the key is probably not made out of metal. So I'm going to leave this down here. Now, let's test out the 2 dimes. Ready? So I'm going to put them on our magnet. And my friends at home, guess and see if you think that the 2 dimes are magnetic or not. My friends have their guesses, so let's see. Ready? I'm going to flip it. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the money is magnetic. So I'm going to put them here next to our spoon. And then let's test out the other money that we have, which is the 25 cents. Do my friends think that the quarter is magnetic? Ooh, let's see if you're right. Ready? Count down with me. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Oh, it is magnetic. So I'm going to leave it right here. And finally, we have our toast. My friends, do you think the toast is magnetic? Oh, let's see if you guys are right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah, the toast was not magnetic. So try this at home. Grab a bunch of different like spoons or forks, and you guys can test to see if it's magnetic or not. But we're not done there. Now that we've figured out what is magnetic, I'm going to put things back on the tray one by one. And if you don't have a tray at home, you can get a like an empty Kleenex box and cut out the top of it, and you can turn it upside down like so, and then put the thing on top. So I'm going to put the spoon on top. I'm going to put the magnet on the bottom, and I'm going to make the spoon dance without touching it. Ready? Look. Wow, it's moving all on its own. Or am I using the magnet to help it move? Look at that, it's dancing. Whoa, magic magnets. Let's try it with the money. I'm going to put all 3 at once, and I'm going to see if I can make all 3 of them move at the same time. Ready? Let's go. Oh, look at that. Oh, whoa, did you see that? That jumped. One of the dimes jumped. Let's see if I can do it again. Ready? Whoa. This is so cool. I hope my friends do this at home. You're gonna just need a magnet that is powerful enough. I really recommend doing it over a tissue box because the tissue box is a little bit thinner. But because this magnet is so strong, it was able to use it through the tray. So now the next activity that we have has to do with water. So my friends, if you want to try this at home with things around your house, you're going to need a bucket of water. The water doesn't have to be too deep. It can be shallow. And then I have here my bowl of things that we're going to test and experiment on. Also, I recommend having a towel around, especially if your little one loves the water. So my friends, we are going to see what sinks and what floats in water. So I have here, what's this? That's right, it's a grasshopper. It's a toy, but do my friends think that this grasshopper will sink or float? Let's see. Oh, this grasshopper is floating. Now let's take this out. And I have here a kitchen sponge. My friends, do you think this will sink or do you think our kitchen sponge will float? Let's see. It floats. But my friends, what happens if the sponge gets wet? Do you think it'll stay stay floating, or do you think it will sink? Let's see. Ready? I'm gonna take it out of the water. I'm gonna take my hands out and we're gonna see if it floats back up to the top. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it floated right back up to the top. I'm gonna leave the sponge here and there. Next thing I have is a golf ball. That's right. And we're going to be using this golf ball a little bit later too. So my friends, do you think this golf ball will sink or do you think it will float? Oh, let's see if you're right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it sinks. Golf ball sinks. So let's take this out. I have a couple of more bugs here. Do my friends know what these are? Oh, those are some really good guesses. So we're going to see if these bugs, let's see here. What does this say? Ah, great. So these bugs, we're going to see if they sink or if they float. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, they both float just like the grasshopper did. So let's take these out. I have here a few numbers. What number is this one? Number 1. And this. Number 2. And finally, number 3. We're going to see if these foam circle numbers will float. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And they all float. We're going to do one more. And we're going to see if this sinks or floats. My friends, do you recognize what letter this is? That's right, it's the letter H. So let's see if our magnet letter H sinks or floats. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it floats. We're going to see something that sinks. I have this right here, and it's our crazy sticks. What color is this stick? That's right, orange. So let's see if the stick sinks or floats. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this one sinks. All right, my friends. So the next activity that we have, we're actually going to have to move and stand up.
All right, my friends. So we have to talk about gravity when we're talking about physics and experiments. So gravity is what is keeping us all grounded. If we didn't have gravity, we'd be floating up in the air. We wouldn't even need wings to fly. So we're going to test to see, we're going to do some really fun experiments, all to do with gravity. So my friends, I have here, come closer, I have here a tennis ball and a golf ball. Right now, the tennis ball is bigger, but the golf ball actually weighs more. The golf ball is heavier. So my friends, I'm going to drop them at the exact same time, at the exact same height. Can my friends guess which one will drop to the floor first? Do you think the tennis ball will? Or do you think the golf ball will? Oh, let's see if you're right. So I'm going to go like this. Ready? Count down with me. 3, 2, 1, go. Which one fell first? Let's try that again. Ready? And you're going to tell me which one dropped first. 3, 2, 1. That's right. They both dropped at the exact same time. They both reached first. Let's see if that happens with this. I have here, I'll come close. These are toy foods, but what do I have here? That's right, I have a croissant. And then I also have a bread bun. Between these two, which one is bigger? The croissant or the bread bun? That's right, the croissant. So let's see which one will drop to the floor first. Can my friends at home take a guess? We're all going to be scientists, put our thinking cap on, and we're going to guess which one will drop first. Which one? Let's see if you're right. So I'm going to do the same thing. And this time we're going to count down from 5. So at home, count with me. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. Which one dropped first? Let's see that again. Are we ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, I think they dropped at the exact same time. Now, my friends, do you think the same thing will happen if we have, what's this? A feather, that's right. Do you think the same thing will happen with the feather and the bread bun together? What do you think? Oh, let's see. So, my friends, let's see if you are right. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, did you guys see that? Let's do it one more time. And we're going to make sure that what we saw was right. Ready? This time we're going to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And look at that, the feather fell down last, which means the bread fell first and then the feather. Let's try this. My friends, can you guess why the feather dropped so much later than the bread? Yeah, I think it's because the feather weighs so much less than the bread did. The bread is a lot heavier. So we're going to see if it's the same thing with these. So these are almost the same length, but I have here a stick and a piece of string. My friends, based off of our last experiment, which one do you think will drop first? Our stick or our string? Let's see, shall we? Ready? We're going to count down from 3. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, did you see that? That one was close. But I think there was a clear winner. Let's do that again. And I'm going to switch hands this time. So the stick now is on this hand. And my piece of string is now on this hand. Ready? 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh, did you see that? The stick dropped first, and then the string dropped a little bit after. So for our last gravity experiment, I have here, what are these? 2 pieces of paper, almost the exact same size, except I am going to crumple up one and leave the other one. So my friends, now that I've crumpled up this piece of paper and have left this one nice and flat, who do you think is going to drop first? My crumpled up piece of paper or my flat piece of paper? Which one? Oh, let's see if you are right. So this time, I'm going to hold it out like this, and toss it up. Ready? And 3, 2, 1, go! Did you see that? Let's try it again. This time, I'm going to hold it like this and drop them. So in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! So my friends, the crumpled up piece of paper fell first, and then this piece of paper. But why do you think that is? They're both the same size, and they both weigh the same. So how come the crumpled up piece of paper dropped so much quicker than the flat piece of paper? I'll show you again. Ready? How come? That's right, because this piece of paper, even though they're the same size, it's a lot bigger this way, whereas the crumpled up piece of paper is very small and compact, even though they weigh the exact same.
All right, my friends. So earlier we were reading a book that highlighted all of the beautiful women in history. And then we also talked a little bit about Dr. Shirley Jackson. So now we are going to read a little bit more about Mae Jemison. You might recognize the name from our book earlier, but we're going to focus more on her story. So Mae Among the Stars, written by Rhoda Ahmed and illustrated by Stasia Burrington. Little May was a dreamer. They say that daydreamers never succeed, but little May was different. One day, May was working on an assignment for school about what she wanted to be when she grew up. "What will you tell them, May?" "I will tell them I want to see Earth." "This is Earth, May," her mother said. "The flowers, the grass, the forest, and the mountains. We live on Earth." "I know, but I want to see Earth from out there." "That's an amazing plan, little May. Then you have to become an astronaut. That way you can see Earth from space." "Astronaut? Do you think I could do that?" "Of course you can. If you can dream it, if you believe it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." May asked her mom to take her to the library. She searched for books about space and astronauts. After dinner, May drew pictures of space, and she even made her own astronaut costume out of old orange curtains and cardboard boxes. Later, she asked her dad, "But how do I become an astronaut? It seems impossible." "You will find your way, May, because if you dream it, believe in it, and work hard for it, anything is possible." "But space is so far away." "It's closer than you think, little May, and you may get there sooner than you think." That night, May had a happy dream. She was dancing in space, surrounded by billions of sparkling stars. Below her, she could see Earth floating and turning like a shining crystal ball. The next morning, May told her parents about her dream. She wanted to tell everyone, and every time she talked about it, her eyes would light up. In the classroom, Miss Bell told everyone to stand in a line on the rug. "Today, we are all going to share our dreams about the future. What do you want to be, and what do you want to do when you grow up? Who wants to go first?" "I want to be a firefighter. I want to be a teacher, football player. I want to be a mom. I want to go to space. I want to be an astronaut." All the kids started laughing. Miss Bell asked, "May, are you sure you don't want to become a nurse? Nursing would be a good profession for someone like you." "I don't want to be a nurse. I want to be an astronaut." May felt very disappointed. Oh, look how sad May is. On her way home from school, May was quiet. She looked out the car window. Her world turned blue and cold. Nothing was the way it used to be. At home, May started crying. "Miss Bell said I couldn't become an astronaut." "What a silly thing to say," said her mother. "She told me I should be a nurse instead," said May. Her mom wiped away her tears. "My dear May, I hope you didn't believe her." "Of course I believed her. She's my teacher." "I'm sorry Miss Bell did not encourage you, but she can't stop you. No one can stop you. Follow your dream, May, and go to space." "Thank you, Mom. I promise when I go to space, I will wave to you and Dad from the spaceship." Her mom took her hand and they started dancing. You must always repeat to yourself, "If I can dream it, if I can believe in it, and if I work hard for it, anything is possible." May went on dreaming, believing, and working really, really hard. And guess what? She went to space and waved to her mom and dad on Earth. The end. Wasn't that a really beautiful story about her journey to become an astronaut?
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a message on our Facebook page or email us. As always, all of our contact information is in the description box below. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and we will see you all next time. Bye!